present Still on the Hill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I'd be nervous about being in cyberspace if it wasn't for our family here, all our dear friends to play for. So thank you for being a part of this.
And we have our dear friend Robin Ruiz playing bass with us.
We're gonna start off with a song that we've been playing for a long time called Otis and O.C., the Ballad of Otis and O.C. This is part of our Ozark celebration, which is what we're doing tonight. But more about that later. I think why don't we just start with the song. This is about two folks that lived their whole life in Harrison, Arkansas. Not an extraordinary life. These are not famous people. They were written. The lyrics were actually written by a buddy of mine named Jason Harmon, and he wrote this about his grandparents. So I put it to music. The Ballad of Otis and O.C. Ready? Daddy Otis, they say, slaved his life at the mill just to make sure his family could eat.
Miss O.C., they say she could dance all night. Gave it up for the Lord, preacher man gave her fright.
Together they live, raise their kids on the land, put their faith in the word while their hopes slip like sand. And O.C., where they lived in a shack with an old gray mule as she lived out back in a barn that once caught fire. They raised their chickens and corn, and when Willie Sue was born, it was hard to fill so many mouths. Well, Otis, he worked with his hands on the earth just to make sure his family could eat. Sneak to the dance for a drink and stay there all night dreaming.
Miss O.C., she'd wait and rely on her faith to keep him from the depths of abandon.
They worked every day in a desperate way. The lonely people living on dreams can. And one day they tell Daddy Otis he fell, left Miss O.C. there a-crying. Kids alone, she would make their home, oh, wishing and a praying and a dreaming. Miss O.C., one night she awoke to the sight of her grandmother's ghost by her side. Miss O.C., she said, you can't bring back the dead, so why are you laying there crying? Go hop the next train and help ease the pain of your niece living over in Sharpsburg. Your brother is bad and it's making me sad, knowing that he's doing sissy wrong. Well, Otis worked the mill, but he soon had his fill of cutting them forests into lumber. But he never did drop till his heart it did stop, and one day left his family forever.
Miss O.C. lives on, but her mind's almost gone. On a good day she knows her own name.
In a bed, in a room, she lives in the gloom, wondering when the good Lord will take her. They live by the word, but they never had heard of living their life for the moment. Now Otis is gone, but his memory lives on in the frail empty shell that is O.C.